Hey everybody, what's going on? It's DFS Syracuse here from the DFS Army, and I'm here with giving you the Week 1 recap of how we're doing with the $100 to $1,000 challenge on Draftkings. For those of you that follow me on Twitter, you can see last night we had a huge night, and last night is the exact reason why you need Bankroll Management. I'll give you guys a little recap of how the week started. The first 2 days we had really good days. A couple days in between we had some really bad days, and the last 2 days we've been winning. One of the things I want to talk about is the first 2 days I was winning, we were up maybe, let's see, I can actually bring it up for you guys. I'll bring it up later. But anyways, we weren't up much. We were up maybe like 10, 12, $15. And I had 2 losing days in a row. Personally, when I start losing, the one thing I do is I figure out why I'm losing. I went back and I realized I was making some bad decisions. And I even went back and I watched some, went on YouTube, I watched some videos. I went back and I did more research. I feel like when you have a few days where you're losing, the best thing to do is to learn more, get that mindset down. It's like that in everything. When I played poker for a living, I'd have a few bad days. I'd go back and I read a poker book. Same thing with DFS. If you're having a few bad days, do whatever you got to do to get your mind where it needs to be. So that's what we did. The night before last night, we had a winning night, and last night, I'll tell you right now, I knew even before the games kicked off, unless an injury or something happened, I loved our lineup. I've been telling you guys from the get-go, 10% is what you guys should be doing. There are circumstances where I don't do the 10%. Last night was a prime example. On your short slates and slates I don't feel comfortable with, I like to do a lower amount, like 5, even sometimes even lower than 5%. However, if you love a slate and you just know, like you have 100% confidence in it, there's no problem with going up to 15. I don't recommend 20, depending on what your role is. It's totally up to you. Last night we put in $15, $16 on the main slate, and we did a few side slates in between, so it ended up being like a total of $20. So last night we were in for 20, out 85. We'll go to my Twitter where I actually have some of the pictures. Here's the one of my tweets. This is our lineup, our main lineup that we had cashed in. 10 out of 10 lineups. We had the 25-cent micro booster where the top 50 to pay $10. We hit that. Came in 20th. Dude, we killed it. I'm more upset that I didn't go even bigger because I'll tell you what, last night we could have done some big things. So I Dragic because Tyler Johnson wasn't playing. Jeremy Lamb was my value play. I don't know. Every time I plug that guy in, he's been big for me all year. I put him in. It was either him or Snell. Those of you that know, Snell had 32 points, so it kind of hurt us. But in retrospect, he still did really good for us. Jimmy Butler ended up getting 5x. Aaron Gordon and Biombo, I had those guys at 100% last night. I love them as value. I didn't care if they were 100% owned. Biombo was $3,000. All he's going to get is 15. He starts. He had 15 almost in the first couple quarters. So those are the type of things. It doesn't matter when you're doing a cash line. If you're going to get 10x value from somebody, I don't care if they're 100% owned. You put them in there. Then we had Michael Conley who was going up against the Nets. That's why I liked him. Kawhi Leonard against the Rockets. He was one of my best plays last night. My core four last night, if you guys follow me, were Kawhi Leonard for one of my studs that's almost guaranteed for 5x last night. Biombo and Gordon for value, and Dragic. And then we had Ty Lawson, who was talked about really big on DFS Army. Like I said, if you guys aren't part of DFS Army, the info there is amazing. Their coaches are amazing. You guys need to come join us and join the Army. Anyways, getting back on topic. So there's that. Then if you guys want to look, here's the my actual balance. Day 1, I had won 750. Day 2, 225. Day 3 was basically a wash. Day 4 was terrible. I had a few injuries that night. I lost like 3 slates. I lost everything, hockey, you name it. That's why it ended up being 20. It wasn't $23 on all one slate. It was like 3 or 4 slates mixed together. Day 5, we had another bad day. After two bad days, actually, you could say 3 bad days, I got back on the grind, like I said, did some research, did whatever I needed to do to get back my mindset back where it was, and going into Monday and Sunday, I felt very confident where we're at. Like I said, last night we put in 20, and look at that. Day 7, plus $60, making our balance up to 150. So in 1 week, We increased our bankroll by $50.50. That's awesome. We're getting there. We keep increasing that bankroll and keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna get there. Like I said, if you don't do bankroll management, back over here where I lost 23 and I lost 7, on day 6 we could have blew it all. We could have got pissed off, tilted, put it all on there and lost. You don't know that. That's why this is so important to have bankroll management. You're gonna have good days and your bad days, but the problem is when you do the bankroll management, your your losses are minimized, but your profits, you can make some money like we did last night. That's all you need. So that was the one thing I wanted to talk about. Part of my problem on day 4 and day 5 is I wasn't putting in 100% effort into my lineups, and I feel like if you can't, you got a million things going on, don't play that much or don't play at all. And I tell myself all the time, but I'll be honest with you, I love DFS. The one thing I got to do is just to learn to play less on those nights, and we'll be all right. The other thing I want to talk about was my contest. I will be doing a contest next week. Very important that you guys listen to this because I will not be repeated. Sometime next week in one of my videos I post, I'm going to announce a contest, whether it be something that you have to send me on Twitter, a guess of somebody's points, and what I will be giving away is 1 free month of DFS Army. That is fucking awesome. Trust me. And you guys that are already members of DFS Army, I will add an extra month to your membership. So I wanted to give back to you guys for helping me start, being very supportive of the videos so far. It's been a while since I did them. Like I said, I used to be a YouTuber with video games and competitive and all that stuff. Now I'm doing DFS, trying to get back in the YouTube swing. Not easy with work, family. I got a baby on the way. So sometime next week, I'm not going to tell you guys when I'm going to do it. It's going to be next week in one of the videos. So you guys are going to have to watch the video from beginning to end to find out what the actual contest is. So you guys stay tuned. Tonight, we went short on the slate. Nothing big. Actually tried a little bit of hockey tonight. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.